It is so exhausting to chase things that you think will make you feel fulfilled, successful, complete. And that one thing that will finally make everything perfect. That final puzzle piece that you think will give you that satisfaction that you want. Maybe you're chasing somebody's attention. Maybe you're chasing a man's commitment. Maybe you're chasing apology. Maybe you're chasing money. Or maybe you're just chasing the perfect body, the perfect career, or the perfect timeline. But the problem is, after all that struggle, and the moment you get that thing, you want something more. You want something else. You want something new. And I want to tell you that high value women do not stop wanting things, but they stop chasing things to prove their worth. Because a high value woman knows what it feels like to actually go after something because she wants it, not because she thinks that getting that thing will make her feel something, will make her feel worthy. And once you realize that, the way you approach things, the way you approach your friendships, your relationships, your career, money, everything just becomes different. Because then you start moving with the energy of a high value woman. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you the 7 things that high value women do not chase. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly what are the things that you are chasing right now and why you're chasing it. Is it because you think that will give you something, a feeling of satisfaction in the end? Or is it just because you want it? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nifty, and here we talk all about mindset, manifestation, and personal development. So if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into the video. So number 1, a high value woman does not chase attention or validation. So for me, I'm somebody who peaked during my high school years. So from a very young age, I was used to getting a lot of attention, just being the popular kid and having everybody validate me. And what happens usually when you peak during high school is you expect yourself to keep that level of validation and attention going even as you enter into your adulthood. And this happened to me because after my high school, after I was done with college and I got into workforce and I was doing all these things, I still needed that constant attention and validation from other people. And in today's world, this competition happens online, on social media, on Instagram. How many likes did we get? How many comments did we get? That is how we're validating ourselves. But something that I learned is that a high value woman does not chase approval. She does not have the need to get noticed. She does not chase being noticed. She doesn't need constant likes, constant texts, constant compliments, constant reassurance. That is not something that she constantly requires. Because when you think like a high value woman, you're not thinking about wanting to be seen by others. You're thinking, okay, you know what? I see myself. And in today's world, this has become a problem that external validation has become so important. You can post 3 photos on Instagram, and if you see that people are not liking your post, that kills people's confidence. Can you imagine you posting something that you like and then somebody else, because they're not reacting the way that you wanted to, that is affecting your own confidence? As a high value woman, you start to realize that your worth comes from inside you. There is no need for external validation to prove that you're worthy, because you are already inherently worthy, babe. You are born, you are in this universe. That is enough reason for you to be important, for you to get everything you desire, because God doesn't put people on this earth without a purpose. As a high value woman, you start to enjoy attention when you get it, but you don't have the need for attention, and you don't feel jealous when somebody else gets attention. You are okay letting people be. You're okay celebrating other people's wins because you are secure in yourself. You don't feel the need to put somebody else down just to make yourself feel better. Number 2, a high value woman does not chase men or potential. I think most of us probably have gone through a phase when there's the honeymoon phase initially, when you are both trying to get to know each other and there's this little bit of a chase that's going on. As soon as the honeymoon phase comes to an end, and as a girl, you get a little too comfortable, you let your guard down and you start to prioritize him more, and suddenly you see that the man has started to pull away. Has this happened to you? If this has happened, this is because you started to chase that man and you started putting him on a pedestal. And when you do that, you are shifting into your masculine energy, and no man wants to be with a woman who's in her masculine energy, who is chasing him. A high value woman does not chase a man. She doesn't chase commitment from someone who's not certain about what he wants. And more importantly, a high value woman does not chase a man for his potential. She's not thinking about, okay, where is he going to be 5 years from now and date that potential version. She's not here to work as Bob the Builder and fix a guy. She sees him for who he is right now. She sees what he's done in the past, what his mindset is like, and what he's building right now. A high value woman does not audition to be a girlfriend or a wife because she knows what she wants. A high value woman does not feel the need to convince the guy to like her because she's not sitting here thinking, oh, will he choose me? Instead, she's sitting here thinking, do I want to choose him? Do I want to be with this man? Do I see this man as the father of my future kids? Because always remember, the way he takes care of you, the way he takes responsibility is also the same way that he's going to show up when you have a family in the future. So ladies, choose accordingly and do not chase a man. When you do chase a man and tie him down and lock him down, what happens is tomorrow when the responsibilities come, he's not going to take those responsibilities because he didn't want to take it in the first place anyway. Number 3, a high value woman does not chase apology, revenge, or closure. First off, these are all very low vibrational frequency things, okay? These are not anything that have a good feeling attached to it. And anytime you're thinking of doing these things, you are literally lowering down your emotional frequency. That means basically you're attracting bad manifestations for yourself. And the second thing you need to understand is when you're in this energy, you are actually losing a lot of energy because all these things, apology, closure, revenge, it all revolves around one thing that is not you, that is the other person. Because all of these things are about getting a reaction from the other person. It is about waiting for an apology from that person. You're waiting for them to understand what they did and come to a conclusion. You're waiting for a perfect explanation from them that you think will make you feel better. Because in all of these things, your reaction, your internal state, your frequency is dependent on how the other person is going to react. It means you're basically giving your energy away to somebody else. In the same way, wanting revenge is basically you wanting them to feel something for what they did to you. You want them to feel the pain that they caused you. And on some level, you're trying to prove that you're right. And a high value woman does not need to prove anything. If a high value woman is in a situation where she thinks that she's not respected or her boundaries are being disrespected, then she doesn't sit there and try to do all these low vibrational things. Instead, what she does is she takes herself, she takes her beautiful, precious energy and she leaves. Because she knows that she doesn't need somebody else's behavior to give her the permission to move forward in life. And let me tell you, the biggest closure is not something that somebody else gives you. Real closure is when you decide to finally stop waiting and just move forward with your life. And honestly, babe, the ultimate revenge is to just detach and go work on yourself and build a life for yourself so big, so strong that you don't even need them to regret losing you because you are so whole and complete. Number 4, a high value woman does not chase money, luxury, or status. Okay, don't get me wrong, a high value woman can want all these things, the money, the luxury, the status, but they don't tie these things to their worth. They don't think that, okay, I'm going to be worthy, I'm going to feel successful only when I have these things. That is what they don't do. Because you need to realize that on an energetic level, when you're chasing money, that means that you believe in scarcity. When you're chasing luxury, you're chasing a feeling of wanting to feel important. All these designer items, all this fancy lifestyle, you think that all of this will make you feel like you are important. And when you're chasing success, it is about external validation because you want everyone else to see how successful you are, that you've made it, and that is what you're chasing. So a high value woman doesn't chase the appearance of wealth, but instead she is building herself, she's building a life, she's building a nervous system that is capable enough to build the kind of life that she wants, to have the kind of wealth, to have the kind of success, the luxury, the abundance, all of those good things, but not from a place of wanting to prove anything, but from a place of feeling whole and complete. And I've made a whole video about this, about the rich girl mindset. If you want to check it out, I will leave the link somewhere here. And if you're enjoying this video so far, do subscribe to my channel. I do come up with a new video every week. Number 5, a high value woman does not chase perfection and timelines. Perfection is just fear wearing a pretty mask. Perfection is what stops you from putting your work out there because you feel like what you have right now is not good enough. And you're scared that if you do put it out, if you do the work, then you might not succeed, people might not like it. And all of this ties back to one thing, that is fear. Fear that maybe you're not good enough, fear you'll fail, but whatever your reason might be, it is a form of fear. And timeline is just another name for scarcity. You think that you're running out of something, you feel that there is lack, and that is why you put timeline on things. But what you need to understand is that a high value woman is not waiting to be perfect. She's not waiting to get prettier or thinner. She's not waiting to be more healed in order to attract what she wants. She's not waiting to be successful. She's not waiting to be financially free one day so she can live her life. She's not waiting to be picked by a guy one day to be chosen in order to feel whole and complete in her life. And this was something that was happening to me, right? I started comparing myself to other people my age, whether it be friends, family, sometimes even just influencers, random people on the internet. And I would start comparing and I would start to feel like I'm behind in life because somebody was getting married, somebody was buying their first house, somebody was having their first kid, somebody was becoming more successful. And when you start comparing yourself like this with other people, it is inevitable that you'll start feeling like you're behind in life. And when you start doing this, of course you're going to feel bad about yourself. Of course you're going to feel like you're behind in life. But a high value woman knows that her timeline is her own and she does not need to compare herself to anyone. She does not need to compete, and somebody else's success does not take anything away from her. Somebody else's relationship does not define what kind of a relationship she is going to have. So for me, perfection was something that really kept me back from posting my YouTube videos. I started my YouTube channel 2 years ago and I was posting consistently for a year, and my YouTube channel didn't really do the way that I wanted it to. So I just got demotivated and I quit. And then after that, it took me a long time to come back because I was waiting for the perfection. I thought that, okay, when I have everything figured out, when the timeline is perfect, when the energy is perfect, that's when I'll come back. But I needed to understand that in order for people to find me, in order for me to become popular, I needed to have a list of videos. I couldn't just hope that I'll put one video out there and everybody will find me and they'll be like, oh my god, she's so good, let me subscribe, let me buy everything she has. I mean, I would love for that to happen, but that's not how the world works. You have to keep putting in the energy so that one day when somebody does come across my YouTube channel, they'll be like, okay, let me see what's going on her page, and they'll go and they'll watch a few of my videos. And then if they're a personal development junkie, they're probably going to go down my rabbit hole of videos and then just get hooked. And in order for that to happen, I have to start posting first. Before I'm perfect, before I have the perfect video, the perfect camera, the perfect everything, I just have to start posting. A high value woman does not wait for her external circumstances to change to feel like the best version of herself. She just shows up as the best version of herself right now, today. And when you're embodying that energy, then you start moving into that timeline of the highest version of yourself, your most successful timeline. Number 6, a high value woman does not chase friendships or being liked. So when I was in my high school, I had this one friend who I thought was my friend, and I really wanted to be friends with her. And every lunch break I would hang out with her, sit with her, and we kind of did this for kind of like 6 months in. And then I realized that, okay, I'm the one who's constantly going and sitting beside her. I'm the one who's constantly trying to build this connection, build this relationship, and I wasn't really seeing that energy being reciprocated from her side. So I learned this lesson very early in my life, that you shouldn't be chasing friendships. If you're putting your energy out there, and if somebody can see your energy, and if they're not drawn to it, you don't need to convince them to like you. High value woman knows that if there is no connection, if there is no reciprocation in the friendship, she's not going to chase that friendship. She knows her energy is precious, and she knows that not everybody is going to like her. She doesn't feel the need to stay somewhere just because she has a history with some people in the past. A high value woman doesn't feel the need to make herself feel smaller to get people to be in her life. And most importantly, a high value woman knows the difference between being liked and being respected. I feel like especially as women, we're taught so much to settle in life and to be the good girl and to be liked by other people. But when you switch into the energy of a high value woman, you suddenly don't look at the world that way. You would rather be respected by someone than be liked and have to play small and people please others in order to be liked. And a high value woman can walk away from a situation without playing the villain card, because she knows that her peace is more important than getting the final say. And this is something that I talked about in one of my last videos about how to leave a relationship as a high value woman without causing any drama. If you haven't seen that video, again, I will leave it somewhere here. Go check it out. And last, number 7, a high value woman does not chase the goals in her life. She is chasing a state of being. Because at the end of the day, a goal is something that is external. That is something that is outside of yourself. But what a high value woman is truly building is an internal state of being. Because even when you want something on the external, it is because you want the feeling that thing will give you. You don't just want more money, you want the freedom and security that comes when you have the more money. You don't just want the relationship, you want the feelings of love, security, connection. You don't just want the luxury apartment, you want the feeling of comfort, of stability, abundance, the safety. You don't just want more followers or subscribers. What you want is the feeling of making an impact, of having the recognition, of being able to express yourself. And once you understand that it's not actually the end goal that you're chasing, but actually that state of feeling, that emotion, whatever it is that you think that thing will give you in the end, that is what the high value woman is embodying. High value woman is embodying the energy of the things that she already has, so she can call that into her reality, so she can manifest those things into her reality. And this is exactly what I help my coaching clients with. It's all about recognizing where they are in life right now and understanding what is the emotion that they want to feel when they get to their end goal, and helping them realize their patterns, the limiting beliefs that's stopping them, and instead putting in new beliefs and new emotions that will make them feel like they're already at that end state. When you're here today and you're already feeling like the version of you who has all your goals and dreams, then it is inevitable that your goals and dreams will get attracted to you because you are on the same frequency. Then it is inevitable for your goals to come into your life. And that is how I manifested the life that I have today, the penthouse that I live in. And everything I talk about in my YouTube videos, it all ties back to the connection of manifestation. So if you're ready to upgrade your life into the next level and become that high value woman that you've always wanted to be, who literally has life working in her favor, who has things coming to her effortlessly, then book a call with me. The link is in the description. The first call is absolutely free, so you can connect with me, see if this is something that is vibing with you. And for your assignment for today, I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, what is it that you're chasing right now? Is it someone's attention? Is it a relationship? Is it money, apology? And once you recognize that, ask yourself, what is it that you think you will receive on the day that you finally accomplish that goal? What is that feeling that you're looking for? Is it to feel loved, to feel important, to feel safe, to feel comfortable? And then the final question, what is it that you can start doing right now to start feeling those end state emotions? You want more money to feel safe? Start asking yourself, what can I start doing right now to start feeling safe in my life? And baby girl, always remember that your external life is only as good as what you're feeling on the inside. Even if you have everything you want on the outside, but if you're not happy on the inside, none of it matters at the end of the day. So work on your internal frequency. And that is everything I have in today's video for you guys. I hope you learned something, and if you did, share this video with someone else who you think needs to embody this energy to step into her high value version. And I will see you guys next week with a new video.